Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. This is the Flint electric bike. It is super light. It has super skinny tires because Mokwheel is changing the game when it comes to electric bikes. In this video, I have a couple of experts. We're gonna have my grandson and my son-in-law help me put this together. We'll show you what it's like to assemble. We'll show you what it's like to ride, and then we're gonna grade this on fit, form, and function. And I gotta tell you, with 550 watts of peak power and a 36-pound weight, I'm expecting great things from the Flint. Here's what you get in the box right here, a very nice toolkit. This is great owner's manual. You get all the extra parts you're ever going to need right here. Lots of extra bolts and everything for you. Screwdriver, keys on a very nice keychain, the battery charger. You even get a tire pump right there and a special introductory little envelope with a special thing inside of it. So yes, this is what you get. As far as the bike itself, yeah, like I said, 350 watt motor, 550 watts of peak power. This is a 36 volt, 10 amp hour battery hidden inside this super light frame. It's good for 50 miles. These are 1.75 inch tires. Look how thin they are. Yes, this is built for speed. Speaking of speed, it is a class 2 electric bike, top speed 20 miles an hour right there. You get a rear rack right here that you can remove if you want to. You have a torque and cadence sensor. It kind of combines the best of both worlds right there. You have dual piston hydraulic brakes, one in the back, one in the front right there. You have a frame integrated headlight. Look at that. I think that's really, really pretty. A 350-pound max payload, and this is what it looks like right here. It's very minimalistic. Okay, so here's your power right here. It's a very small screen, but it's going to show you. Here we go. Yeah, you can see your battery strength, miles per hour, your distance, and pedal assist. 1, 2, 3. See how it does it differently? I'm sorry, it's kind of messing up in the screen right there, but that's what these things do with the cameras, okay? You have pedal assist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like we always do, I'm gonna spend some time on this very nice, very thin saddle.
This was probably the hardest part right here. This, getting it hooked on right there, because it wanted to bounce off. Mm-hmm. So like, it was a little bit hard.
It wasn't that hard. It was actually quite simple.
Okay, I didn't do any work, so I don't know. I just stood behind the camera. We made you do all the work. But what do you think about the bike? What do you think it looks like?
I mean, it looks like a sport bike that you would use in tracks.
Yeah?
To race.
You think it'll go fast?
Probably.
Yeah? What do you think about the tires being so skinny?
Yeah, that's kind of good.
Yeah?
Kind of, yeah.
All right. Well, like we said, we're going to take it for a spin. Mm-hmm. And we'll get some good video, and then we'll let you know what the experts think about this.
And this time, I will be riding it too. This time, because it'll actually fit me this time. Okay, first thing, you realize this is it's a very purposeful bike, okay? You got a very nice kickstand right here, but everything is designed to be super duper light. It is so thin, and like I said, the weight, unbelievably light, little bitty tires. So let's go have some fun. We have, like I said, 550 watts of peak power. Now, bikes like this, in my experience, are super quiet. So let's see if this one holds true. I can tell you that I can see the display easily. These numbers are really big.
So that's a good thing. We're going 12 right now. We have a Shimano 8-speed gear system right here. Let's get into top gear. I'm at pedal assist 1, 2, 3. That's kind of a small number to see, but you really don't look down at it that much. We'll get up here and we'll do a brake test. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, hello. Hello, stoppage. That was good. Okay. The turning, I don't want to say it takes a lot of effort, but turning this, you can kind of feel, I don't know, it's not light. It's not like power steering on a car. It's more like manual steering, but it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to do it. Let's do some gear shifts as we come down here. Yeah, it's so quiet. It is. It's holding up to what it's supposed to be here. Yeah, there is no suspension. So this is my suspension test. We'll see how these little tires actually do. I go this route every time. If you've been watching the videos, you know. I do a lot of the same thing because you want to compare this bike to other bikes you've tested before. Now, the seat, I can tell you I'm not a big fan of the seat. I'm not a professional bike rider. I do this in my leisure. I do this when I want to. And it's a very super light seat, but it's very firm. And I can feel the bumps on this. There's a big one right there. Oh yeah, oh. Okay. So because the tires are very small, they're not very tall, and small, I mean width, so I should probably say wide. They do absorb a little bit, but not a whole lot. You can kind of hear the brakes. You can hear the wheels kind of squeak a little bit if you do some turning here. Okay, so we're gonna come up here. We'll go into top gear, pedal assist 5. There's your bell. Okay, now with this bike, there is no thumb throttle. There's nothing to make the bike do all the work. So I'm gonna have to pedal. So this is another part of the new way to look at bikes. They're kind of going old school with this. Let me downshift a little bit so I can get up this hill. 40 Newton meters of torque. I can feel the bike helping a little bit. This is like a racer's bike. It's a very specialized bike. You can adjust the pitch of the handlebar to make these fit. You can also always adjust your brakes, your gear system, all of that, even your bell. There you go. Let's go up another, or go down. Here we go. 5th gear, way nicer.
I think the bike was good because it was like, it was hard to pedal, but still, like, it was pretty good.
Was it fun riding it?
Yeah, it's just you can't, there's no like thumb throttle anywhere, so.
You got to pedal the whole time, don't you?
Yeah, and then if you stop it, you're just gonna go the same speed.
So this isn't a bike that you want to just use the throttle all the time, because there is no throttle. You're gonna have to pedal no matter where you're going, and I think that's why they put a lot of their engineering into the torque/cadence sensor. So it determines how much the bike helps you with how fast you're pedaling and how much you're pushing down on the actual pedals. I love those brakes though. Those brakes are great. Let's go out here. We'll come down here. Top speed is 20, 13, 14, 16, 17. I'm in top gear, 18, 19, and there's 20. It's a pretty solid bike. I don't want to take my hands off the handlebars. Some of them, I feel like I can do that. This one, I want to hold on. It's the steering. It's just a little lean, and the steering, the handlebars and the front wheel really kind of try to turn on you. Ooh, here we go. She will go though. I mean, there is some get up and go on relatively flat surfaces.
I think if you're looking for a classic lightweight cruise, this is definitely the bike for you. The pedals are super responsive to the electronic controls. The smaller screen, lower profile screen is still easy to read. Not a whole lot of mumbo jumbo in your way of your hand movements.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
the brakes are super responsive as well. Just overall a very well built, lightweight, easy to maintain bike.
But you can't hear anything. You can't hear the motor. You can barely hear the tires. Super nice. Here comes a car. See, I can hear him behind me because this bike is so quiet. I guess my rear end is kind of getting used to the saddle. It doesn't seem to, I don't know, that's weird. It doesn't like hurt anymore. I guess I've molded to it, or it's molded to me. I don't know. And I do feel like I'm pushing down on my hands more than I do with other bikes. Do I feel confident enough for the, no. Because if you lean, if I start leaning like this, the bike's gonna wanna turn. So this is a bike you wanna stay upright on. You know, very perpendicular. It is fun, it's a fun bike. It just, I wish it had more power. I wish this thing would help. I don't feel like if I put it down into like pedal assist 2, it would help me much going up these hills that I have to pedal up. Huh, okay. Well, let's get her home. Okay, when it comes to fit, this was kind of an average bike to put together. I know my grandson griped a little bit about having to, you know, screw a screw, but that's that age group. As far as actually putting this thing together, it was very, very typical. Nothing more complicated or anything like that than other bikes that I have assembled. So we're gonna give it a B for fit. Form, the way that it looks, well, I like it. I mean, it's very minimalistic. This flat black paint is really, really nice. I love the striping right here on the tire to help with visibility at night. Handlebar is kind of a basic handlebar. The screen you can see, but it's very, very small and you can barely see what pedal assist you are on. But I mean, it's that, you know, they're trying to save weight every way that they can. And I think they did a good job with that. So for form, it's a good looking bike. I like the fenders and everything on it. So we're gonna give it an A for form. Function, for me, steering it's not like a power steering. It's like this is tightened too much. It does take a little bit to turn the bike. And if you lean, you know, the bike's really gonna wanna turn a little more for you. I do like the integrated headlight right here, which is really, really nice. My rear end got used to the saddle or the seat. It did. It's not super cushy. It's not super wide. It kind of gets up in there, if you know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of a good average feeling seat. It needs more torque. It needs more power. 550 watts of peak power is average. 40 Newton meters of torque, I think, is on the low side, and there's no throttle. So you're gonna have to be pedaling. So in a good way, this is a bike to get if you wanna force yourself to get into shape, to get the heart working, to get the legs turning and the muscles moving and the joints bending and all of that. This would be a great bike for you, but as far as something that is just a little cruiser to sit down and push your pedal and let the bike do all the work for you, no, it is not at all. This does raise, which is really nice. This will turn this way, which is really nice. When it comes to function, yeah, we're going to give it a B on that. Like I said, needs more torque, needs more power. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool bike. Retail on this is just under $1,800. It's $1,799. They do have it marked down to just under $1,200. It's $1,199, which is kind of an average price these days for a bike. So if you are looking for something that is super light, you can carry this upstairs with you. It's gonna force you to get into shape, force you to work your legs and your joints and everything else. The Flint is absolutely the bike for you. So I'm gonna have more information in the description box below. Please follow the link, check it out, get more information. And if you do wanna get in shape, order yourself a Flint from Mokwheel. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. We're back with another electric bike review or a scooter or a car coming up very, very soon. Bye-bye.